Hello everyone, what is up? My name is Kise and welcome to my very first YouTube video. This video will be a question and answer video to introduce myself to you guys and give you guys a little bit of background about who I am and what this channel will be about. I asked a few of my friends and followers on Instagram if they had any questions that they would like to ask, and I got a pretty good amount of questions, and so I'll definitely be answering them to the best of my ability. Alright, so let's get started. What is your name and the name of your channel? Well, my real name is Keith, but on YouTube I would prefer to go by my YouTube channel name, which is hesaykise, but for short you can call me Kise. Next question, what does your channel name mean? My channel name, okay, so when I first came up with the name Kise, it actually wasn't me who came up with it. It was one of my friends. We were joking around. We're big fans of Blackpink, and so both of us really like Rose and Lisa. And if you don't know who Blackpink is, check them out. I'm pretty sure by now you know who they are. My friend, she was like coming up with like a nickname for us, and so she was like, I'll be, for her privacies, I won't reveal who she is, but for myself, she was like, oh, you could be Kise. And I was like, oh, that's pretty dope. And so she was like, yeah, because your name is Keith and Rose. So if you take like parts of it, like the first part, it'd be Key and then Say. And then put it together, Kise. So that's how I came up with it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I should use that for like a stage name or something, or for like YouTube. And so I came up with hesaykise, thanks to my friend. Thank you, friend. You know who you are. Next question. What inspired you to create your channel? I was inspired, obviously, by a lot of other YouTubers, but what really inspired me is because I want to put song covers out on, YouTube, and I want to vlog, do a couple of videos here and there, but mainly focus on like music, and that's what really inspired me. And so what better way to use YouTube and possibly other platforms to put myself out there. Where are you from? I am from the Bay Area. What's up? We say hella a lot. Yeah. Next question, when is your birthday? My birthday is October 10. 10/10, baby. What's up? Best day ever. Just kidding. Are you or have you gone to college? Yes, I did go to college. I went to SF State. Go Gators. Okay, yeah. And what did you get your degree in and why? I got my degree in apparel design, or fashion design if you can't figure out what apparel design is. Got my degree in fashion design. At my school they had two different areas that you could focus in, design and merchandising. And so I focused in the design aspect of apparel design and merchandising. It was a pretty interesting journey, but I made it. It was hard, lots of blood, sweat, and tears. That's what I put on my graduation cap, and yeah. It was an interesting journey. But I made a lot of good friends, and I learned a lot from all of my teachers, and got to participate in a fashion show, created my own collection. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. J-pop or K-pop? That's hard, but I'd have to say K-pop. I started off listening to J-pop. It's in my blood, literally. My grandmother's Japanese, so it's kind of, you know, kind of have to listen to J-pop, but eventually I found K-pop. Been a fan since 2007. First girl group I ever heard was the Wonder Girls, and I've been a fan ever since. Yeah. Next question, favorite Disney character. My favorite Disney character is Tigger. I love Tigger. I think he's such a fun and playful character. He is definitely my spirit animal. I like to joke a lot. I like to especially joke with my friends and inside jokes. I'm not really a trickster kind of like Tigger, but I think that there are some similar qualities. I just like having fun. I think if life is too short to not have fun, like Tigger. Be like Tigger, have fun. Next question, favorite anime character. My favorite anime character is Sailor Venus. Next question, what was your motivation to become a singer? So some of my friends answered this question just to reiterate, and they kind of know more background, obviously. But my motivation to become a singer started probably now that I'm thinking about it, it was probably more when I was a kid. I had no choice but to be in choir because I went to a private school when I was in grade school or elementary school. And we had choir, I think, every Wednesday. And so there was one time when I got chosen to sing a solo part. So there was 4 of us, and I was one of the 4. And we performed it at a recital, and when I finished my part, everyone was cheering and clapping, and I was like, wow, I must have done a really good job. And I was a really quiet kid. I didn't really talk much, or I was really shy. And that feeling of doing a really good job and just the excitement that everyone had, it gave me motivation and inspiration. It inspired me to be a performer, I think. That's kind of when I started to be interested. Later on, as I got older, I joined a dance group. And this was around the time that I really started to listen to K-pop. And so that kind of pushed me even further. And then I joined my church's choir and started singing there. What else? Yeah, that's really what motivated me. And obviously, pop singers from when I grew up, I thought they were so awesome, and just being able to watch them, and I was like, dang, I wish I was one of them. Not for necessarily the fame, but just the being able to perform and giving people a sense of satisfaction and bringing people together. I think that's awesome. What's the craziest thing that happened to you on public transportation? Oh gosh. All right, so if you know San Francisco State, you know that it is a commuter school. You will commute. You will either drive to that school, you will take public transportation, or you will walk there if you live nearby. But not a lot of people live nearby because San Francisco's rent is out of control and expensive, and you cannot live there unless you're somewhat of a rich kid. Or else you will be living in a tiny room with 5 or 6 other people. Literally. Crazy, I know. To get to San Francisco State, you can take the M, if you know what the M is. The M does not stand for Muni. That is a line on the Muni, if you know what the Muni is. The M train is the train to go. And I took the M train like my whole first semester, my second semester. Yeah, I have had some experiences. My weirdest experience, not craziest experience on Muni. So after school one day, me and my friend, we got on to the M, the good old M, and we were sitting down. We were having like a little chit chat, and all of a sudden, like my friend, she starts texting me, and I was like, "Why are you texting me? Like I'm right next to you." And so then I look at my phone, and she's like, "This girl hella tried to take a picture of your shoes." And I was like, "How do you know?" And she was like, her flash went off when she took the picture, and I hella saw it go off. I was like, "What? That doesn't make sense. Like, why would she be trying to take a picture of my shoes?" And then I look down and I see what shoes I'm wearing. I wore my Vans a lot, and these Vans are from the Disney and Vans collection, and they're the Winnie the Pooh Vans, and a lot of people like them. Every time they would see them, they'd be like, those shoes are so cute, blah blah blah, and I'm like, thank you. And so I wear those all the time. Those are my favorite shoes. I still wear them to this day. I'll probably wear them until like they just fall apart. But yeah, it was hilarious. I'm just like, just ask if you can take a picture. Like why are you putting yourself through that? Like, you could just ask. I'm not gonna like bite you or anything. That was pretty funny. We were just cracking up, and she knew she messed up, so we were just like, I was trying not to look at her to not make her feel bad, but we just started laughing, and I think she knew we were laughing because her flash went off. I don't know. Next question. What are your hobbies? I have many hobbies. My main hobby is playing video games. I love playing video games, console, PC, you name it. I also dance. I also sing, obviously. And I also have gotten back into writing. I started writing again probably the end of last year, so like November going into December, just to put my thoughts together and write down what happened in my day. And from there I could watch like how I have grown just as a person, and I think that that's a good thing to self-assess yourself. Yeah, to assess yourself and to see where you've grown, if that makes sense. But yeah, start doing that again. Next question. Are you single? Yes, I am single. And second part of that question, are you talking to anyone? No, I am not talking to anyone. Focusing on me, myself, and trying to reach my goals. What are your aspirations? My aspirations is to be a performer. I think that it's been something subconsciously that I've been thinking about a lot, but I kind of went a different route when I went to college. It's something that I've always wanted to do, but I never thought I could really do it. And so now that I have the time and the opportunity, I'm pushing for it now. So hopefully one day with the right support. I have a lot of support from my friends and definitely my family. And so that's what I'm trying to do now. What do you do for yourself when you are feeling burnt out or uninspired? I know exactly I remember who asked this question. When I'm feeling burnt out, I sleep. I think sleep is the best remedy for anything. If you're tired, but if you're just not feeling the day, or you're just not like feeling anything, like sleep it off. You'll wake up feeling more rejuvenated and a lot better. Especially if you're angry. Obviously, I would suggest like calming down first and then sleeping it off, because you'll be in a better headspace when you wake up and you won't be as angry about a situation. Like, you'll think about it again, but you can kind of approach it in a different way instead of being angry in the moment and saying, I want to like take this head on. Don't do stuff when you're angry, because you will regret it. When I'm uninspired, so it's funny, before I would make mood boards. I haven't done that in a while, but when I was uninspired, I would make mood boards. Those are great ways to inspire yourself and just grab creativity. A lot of companies do it. A lot of people do it. It helps. It really does. Also, going on the internet and just looking up, different places in the world and pictures of other things, and also looking at other people's videos or photos. You can become inspired that way, and that's how I have inspired myself. Can always gain inspiration from anything. Next question. What was your dream job as a kid? My dream job as a kid was to be a vet, and then after that I kind of just did not want to do that. Then I changed my mind. I wanted to be the CEO of Nintendo. I'm a huge Nintendo fan. And then that changed. And then here I am. Finished with fashion degree and not doing anything with it. And now I'm trying to be a performer. Next question. What sports do you play, or have you played any sports? I do not play sports currently, but when I was a kid, I played soccer, and I was horrible at it. I did not play, for the competition. I just played just to play, and then I stopped because my mom was like, "Yeah, you're not playing for the right reason," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm really not." I didn't care. Yeah. Next question. You're wearing perfume or cologne. What scent is it? So I wear perfume. I steal my mom's perfume. And she knows that I steal it, because she'll smell it and she'll be like, "Is that my perfume?" And I'm like, "No." And she's like, "Yeah, it is. I know like the smell." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, it's like your Versace or your Chanel." And she's like, "Oh my gosh, can you just like buy your own?" So I got her some for Christmas, and I still wear it. But hey, everyone likes it. They're just like, "Oh my gosh, you smell good." And I'm like, "Thanks, I know, it's Chanel." It's Versace. And they're like, "Oh wow." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's my mom's." Sorry, Mom. All right, next question. Have you been to any festivals or concerts, and which were the most memorable? I've been to plenty of concerts, a lot of K-pop concerts. I saw CL. She was really good. I saw Astro. I went to KCON last year with my friend and my mom, and that was probably the most memorable concert for me, because I saw one of my favorite groups right now at this time, which is Luna, Stan Luna, yeah. No, it was awesome. I was a little bit drunk when I watched it, when I was there, and they said not to be an extreme fan, and I was an extreme fan. I yelled a lot, to the point where I yelled each and every member's name. And there's 12 members. Yeah. And then I also went to the iHeart Radio Festival last year. That was really fun. I got to see Monsta X, and I'm going again to their concert in July, and I can't wait to go see them. Next question. What is your favorite book? My favorite book is The Horse and His Boy from the Narnia Chronicles. Another favorite of mine that I have read is the second book of Harry Potter. That was a really good book too. Yeah. I don't know what that sound was. Excuse me. And the last question, what is your favorite movie? My favorite movie of all time is The Devil Wears Prada. That is my go-to movie. If I want to watch like a really good movie, I watch The Devil Wears Prada. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that movie. You just can't. Yeah. All right, so that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, please be sure to thumbs up and comment down below if you have anything you would like to say, if you just like to say hello, if you have any suggestions for any future videos you would like to see, or if you have any song covers that you would like to hear, I'll be glad to do them for you. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Oh, and please be sure to subscribe, as obviously I'll be putting out more videos in the future. All right, bye.